If you are an edtech founder who's doing around 5 to 10 lakhs per month and you want to scale your business to 20 lakhs per month, then in this video I will share with you 5 real case studies of the edtech brands that we have helped to go from 8 to 10 lakhs per month to 20 to 25 lakhs per month in just 3 to 5 months. Hi, my name is Sachin Daya, and if you don't know me, I'm the founder of Scale earlier the year consulting, and we work with the edtech brands and help them scale to 50 lakh, 1 crore per month with our proven edtech scaling frameworks. And we have worked with some of the Shark Tech brands, some of the Silicon Valley edtech brands, and help them scale their business. If you want to know more, then you can check out more of the YouTube videos that are there on this channel. You will find somewhere here some of the more videos. Now in this video, I will share with you 5 edtech brands that are different niches within edtech, different target audience, different programs, and how we help them scale from 8 to 10 lakh per month to 20, 25 lakh per month within a shorter span of time. So that being said, let's now move on to our first case study. So let's talk about the very first case study that we want to talk about, and that is Cloudshine Pro, which basically is based out of Bangalore in India. Let me put that as well. Where this brand is from? It's from Bangalore, India, and they do have office in Dubai as well. Okay, so Cloudshine Pro is basically when they come to us, they start from 12 lakh per month, and now they are doing around 23 lakh per month. In January, they closed. I will talk about it as well. Now, their target audience basically is, or so let me talk about their target audience and programs. So they offer Oracle IT trainings for students and working professional. Majority is working professional. Now, of course, they do have audience that is non-IT working professional as well, but it's more towards the IT people who have done BTech and having some experience. So basically, they offer Oracle HCM, that is Human Capital Management, Oracle Supply Chain Management, Oracle Finances. They also offer the placements as well to the students. So it's all like a combination of 4, 5, 6 programs that they are having, and that's their target audience. Their average ticket size of the programs is roughly around 40K to 50K. Okay, now let's talk about their website once. Now this website looks quite slightly old. Let me share this with you. Yeah, and this is all what they offer. Here you can check them out: Fusion, HCM, Oracle, Cloud Integration Cloud Services, and all those things that they offer. Okay, now let's go back to the document. So when they approached us, they were stuck at 12 lakh per month. The most important challenge they were facing was they were stuck at this price, and they were spending around 5 lakh per month in their marketing ad spend, which is really huge, right? And that too, they were getting a lot of junk leads, almost like 70%, 80% were of junk leads, and then too much dependency on Google ads, reliance, basically only one channel, and they were bleeding money with approximately 2x into the ROAS. So these were the challenges that they faced when they came to us. Now, when they joined us somewhere around in October, there are a couple of things that we worked on. Okay, what exactly? So basically, we focused on their positioning, that is outcome focused approach, which again I will share with you in this video. Like, your positioning is one of the most important factor, foundation for any product launch or any program into the edtech. How you are positioning yourself in the market, most important thing. Okay, so I will talk about what I mean by that in the context of Cloudshine, because today we're going to talk about 5 case studies. The marketing funnel was basically leads were coming in, and they need to book a demo call, and of course they were filling out their opt-in forms. So team were calling and try to understand the the need of the customer or the lead, and then accordingly pitch their programs. We worked on their sales, which basically we train their sales team on our model called PPC model, which again I will talk about: probing, pitching, and commitment, which is closing basically. So we worked on their sales framework, objection handling, and all, and then most important, the automated follow up and pipeline tracking. So these are 4 pillars on which we basically worked on. Now let me go back to this Meta library and show you something. Let's check there. Oh wait, yeah. I hope this is visible. So look at that. So these are the ads they are running. The creatives we worked on in their focused approach, which is like this. Look at this creative: supercharge your career, 10 lakh LP to 25 lakh LPA in Oracle OIC training. We work with them, and these kind of creatives we help them build. Okay, so I will not going to go in detail in these what exactly, but I will just share with you what other pillars we worked on. These are real format of videos that.
Do you know which HR skill will help you move from 5 LPA to 18 LPA? Meet
So basically, they have like these outcome focused testimonials. So they were having testimonial, but they were not using them in their marketing, right? So very basic, right, for an outsider, but that's what it is, right? So we help them leverage them as well in their case studies, and that's what they are sharing here.
Takshi Sharma, in just few months, she upgraded her career from 13 LPA to 18 LPA. There is one HR.
Right, so for them these I highly recommended them to use these ads, which is basically a contrast 16 to 17, right, where you don't, if you are not using Oracle HCM and all those programs that they are offering, you will stuck at 6. So basically a contrasting and a polarizing image to really share with the share the what will be the outcome and benefit of going through their training programs, right, and how the working professional can earn a lot more. Okay, so these are all the methods that are running, like basically we help them work on them. And now let's talk about their funnel. Look at this. There's a pop-up form. I think they're still working on it. Still, I think it needs to be optimized properly. Accelerate your career into Workday HCM in just 3 months. XYZ, globally recognized certificates, round clock this. We call comprehensive Workday HCM cloud training that is designed for HCM, HR leaders, HR admins, and project managers. And what all they are offering, their USPs basically. So we help them restructure their entire landing pages, all 5, 6 landing pages. Now, earlier they were using this website as such. Look at their website, slightly old school. So that's why we told them to move away from website to the landing pages. Although we are working on some of the best designs in UI UX, I told them to revamp this. But look at this, I mean, placement success stories, comprehensive what exactly they're gonna get, book a demo, the again testimonials, trusted partners, FAQs, and then there's a book a demo, and then a short video about what exactly they're getting, and the rating, Google rating. Cool. So that's what all. This is how the outcome approaches, right? Job based training and placement, basically. And let me show you a few more. Let's talk about this one. Now, this is Oracle HCM supply chain industry recognized, again a pop up which they were not having earlier. Right now, they are having HCM courses. Um, Designed for IT working professional, ERP, and everything. Same, right? All the success story, IBM. So the success story really sells a lot, which they were not using earlier, right? Which really helped them to scale their business faster. So now you can go ahead and check it out, check them out as well. There are so many ads that they are running, almost 42, right? So you can check them out. And now the landing pages also I showed you. Yeah, these are all the ads that you can see from the Cloudshine team, which you can go and check them out. Okay, now let me go back to this. So they were depending too much on Google, and that's why they were bleeding a lot of money. Of course, in between there were, like, when we were working with them, they were quite hesitant in terms of moving to Facebook. There were some tactical changes that we made on Google Ads as well. Because of that, one of the month revenue slowed down, but it was around 15 to 16 lakh per month, not 12. And then suddenly it jumped to 20, and now I think in January they did around somewhere around 23 lakh per month within just 3 months. We started in October, right? So that's how they scale their business to 20 to 23 lakh per month, where we work on their positioning. I showed you their website and the landing pages, how drastically they are different, right? Outcome focused transformation and proof is the way to go. In case you have them, you can really literally do a lot good in your marketing if you can showcase your proofs to the audience, right? Whatever you're promising to them, right? Then we worked on the funnels, demo funnels, and everything, and now we are retargeting. So they were spending huge this amount, as I said, almost 80 to 90% on Google Ads. And they were spending this I mean, they were doing Google Ads from last 3 years, and they were stuck on this revenue of 10, 12, 10, 12, right? And that's where now they got that kick and they scaled further. And more than that, we use those Google Ads leads also for the retargeting, and we properly structurize their top of the funnel, mid of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. So proper structure was given to them in terms of their marketing techniques, how they should go about it, right? Because that's how they can leverage their Google Ads data the leads data into Meta, and they got those results. Cool. So, and this is not it. We also work with their sales team on a couple of, but their major challenge they were facing was in the marketing itself. As I told you, 80% junk is a way too number. 70% junk is like, obviously, when I say junk, I mean invalid and all those people who are not responding and all. That was really really poor, and that's really improved. Because of that, they saw the jump. And we also work with them on this automated CRM follow-ups, lead scoring, and all those kind of aspects. And still, we are working with them, and our goal is to make sure they cross 30 lakh as quickly as possible, right? And of course, as I said, less dependency on the ads and more predictability in the pipeline. They're not dependent just on Google now. They are also dependent. They are more visible because Google ads are more search-based as they were depending on, right? Yes, it really work, but Meta and Instagram create more of a visual branding for you. That's why you need to be there as well. We always recommend, if you are doing around 5 to 8 or 10 lakhs somewhere around, you should jump to the Meta ads, or you should use Meta ads. In case you have generated your entire revenue on Google ads, come to Meta too, because ultimately it's going to help you to compound your entire business. Because people are searching. When they're searching, they will also going to see you in their feeds on social media, especially Instagram, and that will really help you to be there in front of their eyes all the time. Now, what is the lesson that I want to share with you with this? Clarity in your positioning and structured sales funnel, marketing funnel, you're going to get immediate fit. And as I mentioned, use your testimonials to your advantage, right? I will create a detailed case study with them when we're going to cross the 25 lakh, because we recommend that we can 2x your sales, 2x your tech business within 5 to 6 months, and within 3 to 4 months they have almost like touched. We have almost doubled it up within 4 months. So, and again, we are not guaranteeing this for everybody because they executed. But yes, if you're gonna use our framework, if you can use everything that we are providing, you will be able to 2x your business. That's for sure within 5 to 6 months, right? So, clarity in positioning, structured sales, and immediate fit. Now let's move to the case study number 2. Okay, this is Ali Tax Academy, and they moved from 16 lakh per month to 23 lakh per month within 30 days. I will talk about it, what I mean by that. Okay, now let me first share with you where they based out from. They are from Hyderabad, India. Okay, and is Elite Tax Academy is also basically India's first USA tax academy. They provide taxation programs to finance professionals and students, right? And specifically those who are CA, CFA, or somebody who's into the finance background who want to grow, learn more about taxation, US taxations as well, the entire ecosystem. So basically they are the target audience, and again their ticket size was somewhere around 40 50k, somewhere around 40k to 50k, somewhere around that, depending upon which program you will be having. And if you want placement support too, of course they will charge extra for that. Okay, so they are based out of that. Now let's go about and check their website first. Again, we usually don't work too much on their websites because we don't recommend them using website. Of course, we do suggest them to maneuver and make it like as per the latest, a good UI UX, not the old school, which was the case with Oracle as well, the Cloudshine Pro as well with the elites too. So we help them basically use some new style. Again, a pop-up will be there. Okay, so all these are case studies that are there. Now, what particularly we work on with them, let me share that. Before they were coming, they were too much dependent upon not the organic leads, I would say, but they were over dependent upon their leads they were generating. Okay, yeah, over dependent upon paid Google, or I would say Google ads leads. Price resistance on call, this was the major reason. Okay, and no sales structure, I would say, or SOP. Yeah, no sales SOP. Price resistance on call, this was the major objection where I work with them. To be honest, I just worked on their marketing, just 10 20%. Major focus was on them training their sales team. On Cloudshine, it was opposite. So every business will have a different lever where we need to work upon. That's why you cannot just copy paste one thing and apply in every business. You need to slightly customize few things. Okay. For somebody, it can be marketing. You work on marketing, you can double your business, triple your business. For someone, it can be your sales, where you need to have a proper SOP in your business. If you can have that, you can double or triple your business. So they were depending on Google Ads a lot. Okay, the price resistance was very high, and then no sales SOP or system. So what we did, we basically worked on their, and they were also using Meta ads too. Let me put the Meta ads too. They were dependent on Meta ads too. So we worked on their creator, because can you see their website as I shared with you, right? It's too much content, to be honest. Uh, I mean, anybody who's into UI UX or website development can share the feedback, right? So we worked with them in terms of optimizing their creatives and video ads in a proper way, because again, the similar was the case when we worked with them in 2024, 2023, in fact, where they were using too much creatives. I mean, when I say creatives, with too much content, basically too much content on the creator. और जब भी आप बहुत सारे कंटेंट देखते हो, आपको कंफ्यूज ज्यादा करता है, क्लैरिटी कम देता है. तो इसलिए आपको बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि यू फॉलो अप्रोच where basically you use minimalistic approach on creative, to the point, outcome oriented, and the CTA button. So that's slightly role that we played on their marketing. But as I said, majority of the focus was on the training, consultative sales model that we were following, and objection handling. Personally, I worked with them on the training part for at least 2 months, just on the sales. Within first 30 days, they see the jump from 16 lakh per month to 20 lakh per month. Straight jump of approximately 7 to 8 lakh without increasing their marketing spend. Same marketing spend. And it reduced their leakage. Now, let me share their ads too, in case I can share with you. And of course, the feedback that was shared with us by, let me share the feedback their manager shared with us. And here it goes. Hope you can see that. Right. So when they came to us, this was the scenario. Hari Krishna came to us. They were having 7 to 8 people in the sales team, and they did approximately 23 lakh. And I'm not sure whether you can see the screen. Let me just zoom this in slightly for you. Okay, seems like it's not going. Okay, right. So here you can see 22.81, right? So this is what exactly their team did, and they were thanking that we saw this jump within 30 days. So that was the case where we worked with them on their sales training. Okay, proper sales training that we did for them. Now moving on to the third case study, which is basically Locktopus. Now this is a renowned brand into the edtech space. If you are aware, Locktopus, um, they are based out of Chandigarh in India. Again, Chandigarh, India. So when they came to us, they were doing around 8 to 10 lakh per month, and they really wanted to scale it up quite fast. Now their programs are basically law and legal related, as the name says, Locktopus. They help in upskilling for the students who are into law, or the young lawyers who want to upgrade themselves, upskill themselves. Again, average ticket size somewhere they have like very 7 to 8K courses. Also they have 25K courses also. And of course, with working with us, they have built some high paid programs too, which was around 60K, 70K too. Right now, let me show first of all their website, so that you can have a look. This is Locktopus Law School, and this is already a renowned brand across, like they are the top 5 when it comes to their domain that they are operating in, especially into the log domain. So you can check them out. Their rating, the overall webinars, right? Everything. Look at this. They're having fantastic all these layers as well about their programs. Is you can check 25K is the ticket size for this, and how they have different kind of programs: legal, research, contract drafting, mode, company law, merger acquisitions, and all. So they have plethora of programs basically, right? When they came to us, they were stuck. They were a very strong brand, but weak on monetization. They were getting great organic presence, like organic traffic, but they were failing to monetize that. Reason being, they were either not aware, they tried, but they failed. Their marketing team were lacking the expertise, and there were a lot of funnel drop-offs, and there was no back-end sales structure. Now, what I mean by back-end sales structure means they basically were pitching to the same set of audience again and again in every webinar. No fresh leads. Okay, The team was dialing the same people again and again, again and again. And of course, when you work with same kind of same leads again and again, what will happen? People will not gonna buy, right? They will feel, "Mm, why you are calling constantly when I'm not interested in your program." So they're relying on those same kind of leads, right? So that's where we just did work with them on two things specifically. Of course, we help them work on the positioning, the outcome focused approach that we follow, right? Where we talk on the four things: your target audience, your outcome, in how much timeline, and if you have a guarantee. And again, I'm repeating: target audience, the outcome that you are bringing for them, in how much timeline, in how much time their outcome is, and is there any guarantee? Okay, if you can attach any guarantee, that'll be fantastic. You can test it out as well in case you are listening. Okay, so we work with them installing the webinar funnel on the Meta and Google Ads. First Meta till 25 lakh, 20 to 25, and then now they're working towards Google as well. We just help them basically use their meta ad ecosystem properly, retargeting, again, top of the funnel, mid of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, bofu, tofu, all those kind of strategies that we created. And we help their marketing team to install webinar funnel. Now, as I said, they have multiple programs, five, six different kind of programs. Okay, and they basically launch those ads, and they scale their business from 8 to 10 to 25 lakh per month. And then, of course, we help their sales team as well in terms of qualification, structure, closing, PPC model, and everything. But as I said, for every of these brands, there is only one lever that you need to tweak or work on, and ultimately the business doubled. For Cloudshine, it was marketing. For iLeads, it was sales. Again, for Octopus, it was just about marketing. Almost 80 to 90% focus was only on marketing. Rest, of course, restructuring everything and all the stuff. And of course, we helped them to install the CRM as well. Earlier they were using a lot of Google Sheets. Now they are on the CRM as well. Everything is properly at one place, and lead nurturing is happening, and on all the automations, emails, everything is going on from there. Okay, so this will basically help them to grow from 8 to 10, 10 lakh per month to 25 lakh per month, and they have a higher LTV, better retention rates. So traffic without monetization structure does not scale revenue. This is a key lesson for all the brands that just depend upon organic. They were just depending upon organic, to be honest. They were not even marketing anything on ads I'm talking about. Okay, so you need to bring both the world together. You need to be organic brand. I'm not denying that. There's a great success. You need to have it, but you need to the best scaling model as well, which basically means more fresh leads. You need to know how to utilize my organic and use to retarget them for my through my paid ads too. Okay, understanding? So you need to bring the best out of both the world to scale a business. Of course, you can scale a business to one dimension, up to a stage, using any one of them, whether organic or paid. But after that, you need to combine the best of both the world and scale it up. Right now, let me show their ads as well. Let me go back and put Locktopus for you and show you their landing pages too. Okay, again, you can check that out. Locktopus, they are really working well. The reels format ads are really working well. Okay, and all these creatives, freelance legal writer, and all here again, you guys. So you can search them out, and they are running okay, well, around approximately 20 such ads that are currently running. Yeah, so you can check them out, and when I gonna click on their landing page, let me show you that too. Okay, I think so they are using a webinar funnel directly towards taking me to a free webinar, which is a UGC Net Law 2026 roadmap. Let me click on any other of the ad. I can see, yes, look at this. This is legal research writing 2-day webinar. That's it. Paid webinars, no free webinars. Okay, now a lot of people will ask me, Sachin, should I go with paid webinar or free webinar? No free webinar. Please don't do that. You're gonna attract a lot of junk people, junk leads who are not gonna buy. Show up rate is around 25 to 30% for free webinars. For paid, at least for them it's around 70%, but not for everybody 70%. On an average, we or other B2C that we have seen, or B2B also, in case you are into edtech B2B, it's around 50 to 60%. That's still better than 25%, 30%, right? They are getting higher than the average because they are a good organic brand they have built over a period of time. Okay, so this is their landing page. Look at this. So what this look at the top headline, what this is all about: the webinar, date, timeline, short 1 minute 2 minute video, which I always recommend put that at the top of your page. It generate trust, whether you are doing webinar funnel, VSL funnel, whatever funnel that you are using, it's going to be varying. Cloudshine, when you're using demo one-to-one call booking, they are highly focused on webinar funnel. So I'm sure you will find a lot of gurus talking about VSL only, webinar only, this only, that only. You cannot copy paste. Yes, it can help you go from 0 to 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, and we do have those examples as well. Maybe in another video I will talk about them, how we are helping a tech founder who are at 0 or doing around 1 to 2 lakh scale to 5 lakh per month, focusing on just that one funnel that we teach. Okay, but as you're gonna go up the ladder, you're doing 10 lakh, 8 lakh something, or 5 lakh, you need to see what works for you, and that's where we will come into the picture. Okay, so you cannot copy paste one thing and try to implicate in every other business. You need to know what works in their domain, what kind of audience they have, the niche they have, what ticket size they're having. That's also very, very important. Okay, if you're selling at 10,000, 5,000 in a tech, it will be completely different from somebody selling 40K. Okay, specifically if you are into test prep domain, into the tech, I will talk about it some other day. I will create a video on how we are helping people who are doing 0 to 1 lakh, how we are helping the edtech founder doing 0 to 1 lakh to 4 to 5 lakh per month. Okay, so there's a one video that is there. What they will learn, look at this footnote, this writing, identifying the research and everything, register, meet your mentor is also here, the background of us, and then the webinar reviews, you can check it out. Who is this webinar for, basically, right? So structure of the webinar, the layout, what they exactly gonna get, and then bonus handouts for all the attendees. And okay, I think there's something issue with their this that is there, and then they will receive the certification of participation and FAQs, right? So this is one of their landing page. Let's check other landing page in case we can see. Yes, there is one more. Okay, so meaning learning the entire service law firm domain, mastering due diligence, and learning all this. And again, the structure will remain the same. What exactly they're gonna learn? Soumya Trivedi, the mentor, basically reviews again. Who is this for? Structure, and again the bonus they will be getting here, 15,000 worth and everything. Cool. So this is how their landing page look like. Yeah, rest you can check them out. So this is about Locktopus. Now move to the case study number 4, Master My Life. How we help them to go from 12.5 lakh per month to 30 lakh per month. Okay. Now before jumping on to the case study 4, I would also like to share with you what Tanuj, yes, Locktopus founder, he's Tanuj Kalia, founder of India's top law and legal startup Locktopus. What he has shared, this is the screenshot that he shared, that they were doing 12.5 lakh. Now he's comparing his year on year growth. They started working with us somewhere around May 2025, and by look at the July end, they were doing around 25 lakh. And when they connected with us, they were doing in April, they made around 8 to 10 lakh in April 2025, because their business is seasonal business. As you can see, law, legal. So specifically, their 80% target audience is students. So when the CLAT exam is near, the law related exams is near. So specifically, that is their high periods. From April till September is their peak. October, November, December, January, February, March is slightly on the lower side, but still they are working with us. Still, they are making around 25 to 30 lakh in their lower months. In their peaks, they, I'm sure, in coming peak will touch with 40 to 50 lakh per month, right? So Look at the growth numbers. That's what was shared by Tanuj, the founder of the Loctopus. Now, let me go back to our case study number 4, which I wanted to share with you, which basically is Mastermind Life. Now, this brand is from Pune, and they are into multiple countries. I think 19 countries. They're not only marketing in India, they're marketing in Africa, Middle East, Southeast Asia as well. Okay, overall 19 countries. So that's an international brand, and they started. Now, what exactly they provide? So their program basically include they are helping working professional top C-level executives to become ICF coaches. Now, if you are not aware about ICF, ICF is International Coaching Federation. ICF is an International Coaching Federation board, which is an international body for all the coaches. And these coaches basically are they have a very huge demand in the corporates for the training purpose, for leadership purpose. So all the top like Tata's, EY, all those big brands, they hire ICF coaches only for the training. So this is exactly what they offer, and that average ticket size for them as well, somewhere around 60K to 70K. Cool. Now let me show you their website as well. This is their website, how it looks like. As testimonial, again, you can explore that. Step into your power as an ICF certified coach, global community, clarity call they can book. This is what exactly they do. Look at the brands, the coaches, working in DHL, Deloitte's, Cognizance, EY, Genpact, all the stuff. And these are the testimonials, world like from different countries. And yeah, this is the structure. Yeah, global footprint, as you can see. Look at that. This is fantastic. The way you can, where the coaches are, and then you can book them the call with us. Now, what exactly were the challenges when they came to us? Founder dependent sales system, no scalable team, no scalable sales process. There were too many layers in the sales process, to be honest. 4 or 5 calls supposed to happen before they, I mean, 3 calls, sorry, you're supposed to happen before the pitch arrive, pitch of the program, like where they're going to close, which is way too long in a B2C. Revenue inconsistency was there. Okay, so basically we work with the positioning first of all, premium transformations. Then we worked on the funneling, specifically VSL call booking funnel. We help them in that short VSL video, then booking a call, and the leads are getting in and they are connecting, and then build the sales process, the SOPs, and training the entire team on that. And of course, lead nurturing. They were already doing that part, but most likely we just with some inputs on email marketing, we help them to nurture the leads too. So majority of our focus were first on the sales process and then on their ads. Again, they were too much dependent on Google. We tried sorting out Meta, but still there almost 90% of the business is coming from the Google only. Meta is not that been successful so far, but we work with them on their sales process. We work with them on their funneling part, which is basically optimizing the VSL call booking and every step by step approach. Okay, and they basically grown to 30 lakh per month. Again, you can go on our testimonial page, find out the videos where all these founders have shared their feedback working with us, working with scalable sales team, and predictable growth. The key lesson: founder dependent sales cannot sustain. Founder cannot be the bottleneck during scaling. Founder need to come out of it. Okay, so that's about Master My Life. Now you can check out the feedback shared by Ashwin, the co-founder of uh, Master My Life here. So you can check this here. Yeah, here are the videos, and there are other case study or other testimonials of founders who have worked with us and how they have scaled their business quite successfully. Right, you can check them out here. All right, now let's move on to the next and last case study, which is fifth case study, and that is Bullspree. How we help them to go from 8 lakh to 60 lakh per month, right? And that too within 5 months. Now they are based out of Mumbai, India. Okay, so they are basically into finance, stock market, investing program, courses for youth and working professionals, right? So it's more related to the investing, finance, and so educating people on finance, stock market, investing. That is the domain that they are into. And let me show you their one of the landing page. Yeah, here you can check it out. Future and options trading, and they were partnered with Deepak Wadhwa. Look at this. This is how the entire landing page look like, right? Master this in just 4 weeks, and then the benefits and all the layers. Look at the covered in the, and here are the ratings, comprehensive short video, okay, then testimonials, what exactly they're going to learn, right, and what exactly they're going to get, the founder, and they were on Shark Tank too, okay, and then FAQs. One of the great looking landing page that I always recommend. This is how your landing page should be. Okay, so now let's talk about what exactly they were facing when they came to us. They were heavily relying on low ticket courses. As you can see, I showed you the landing page as well. 2000, 3000. That was a low ticket courses they were selling. Weak upsell system, they were not having anything to upsell. Poor revenue per lead, and ROAS was just 1.5x, which is very pathetic. They were just relying on Google Ads again and selling the courses. Now, when we came into the picture, we first worked on their authority, bring new upsells. Okay, so we basically helped them craft this entire strategy. First, webinar, then a proper offline workshop of around 35,000, and then through 35,000 there was a very big upsell of 2 lakh offer. They were having this already, but they were not using them at all. They were tried, but they failed a lot. They failed miserably. So we helped them to craft this entire webinar structure, webinar to offline workshops, and then to very high ticket program consulting. Okay, so that's how basically we worked on their more toward funneling and the marketing angle. And we basically helped the team to upsell and cross sell, because and those who were not basically buying their workshop, paid workshop, they were getting converted for their low ticket courses, which were like 2000, 3000 rupees per course. And within 4 months to 5 months, the scale from 8 lakh to 60 lakh per month. ROAS was around approximately 3x. Increase AOV, average order value, increase LTV, lifetime value of the customer. We help them bundle them together. So they were having approximately 4 to 5, 6 different kind of programs, bundle them together, sell it for 8 to 10k. So average order value went up, LTV went up just by doing all this, right? So this was the basically the entire changes that we made with the bull spree. And again, if you want to check it out, you can check out the case study here, or listen to the feedback by co-founder Dharmil, and what he has to say about working with us. And all these are the brands that we have worked with or we are working with right now in terms of scaling the brands like Chitty, and of course all you can see on our landing page. Cool. Now let's go back to our document. What are the next step for you particularly? Now, so far you have heard all the great these case studies, the real world scaling stories, case studies. Okay, if you are an edtech founder doing around 5 to 10 lakh, if you want to cross 25 lakh or 20 lakh in your business, this is exactly what we work on. And these all these things happen within 3 to 5 months. In all these case studies that I just shared with you, they just happen within 3 to 5 months. Of course, I'm alone cannot take the credit because it's the team who executed, so I will give the entire credit to the team. But with just clarity and strategy, the brain behind it, which Scaler gonna provide you if you want to work with us. And if your team can execute with speed, results will come. You will double, triple your sales in no time. Okay. So what exactly is the next step for you if you are listening? Doing 5 lakh to 6 lakh to 7 lakh or around 10 lakh per month in your edtech business. First, work on your branding, or we call it positioning. How your audience should perceive you. Work on problem statement, your ICP, marketing message, and pricing. This is all what we work on to help you come up with your positioning statement or marketing message. Four things again: target audience, outcome you are promising, in how much time you are promising that outcome, last, if you have a guarantee. It basically lowers the risk. Okay, that's what your positioning is. Number one. Number two, scalable marketing funnels. Now, some of you gonna get traffic through organic if you are a brand, people are knowing you, but majority of the brands don't have in today's time. So you must be using some ads, whether it's Meta, whether it's Google, whether it's YouTube. It's very easy to run the ads in today's time, but what is not easy is to working on that funnel on step by step approach and knowing which funnel gonna work for me. Okay, as I shared with you, in Cloudshine, people were calling and booking the demo. Okay, in Locktopus, students join the webinars. Third, in the MML case, it's video sales letter, VSL call booking. Okay. And then again, in Bullspree also, I just shared with you. Ali Text Academy, people were filling out the opt-in form and team were calling. Typical at tech sales. Opt-in form were there, or they were using instant forms. They were filling out the details. The team was calling. Typically, so every ad tech will differ depending upon where you are, and of course, we will sit with you. We're going to create a customized action plan for you. If you want to work with us, the link is there in the description. Book your call. Our team will reach out to you and connect with you if you are a right fit to work with us. Then third step, creating a proper sales system, pre-sales process. Once the lead is in, how quickly you are touching base with them, sales training, script based selling, consultative based model, which we have PPC model that we train on, probing, pitching, and commitment. How to navigate through the entire call. We're going to train you. We're going to work with you. Again, you will find our sales framework. I've created multiple videos in all marketing, sales, and all on my YouTube channel. You can find them out on the channel itself. And again, if you are a smart individual, want to directly open a call, book a call with us. If you are generating some revenue into the edtech ecosystem. Third, post sales lead follow up system. Very, very important. Majority of the attack don't have it. They give it to the sales rep कि आप फॉलो अप करो, आपका लीड है. बट उनको पता नहीं कि करते कब है फॉलो अप, कैसे करना है फॉलो अप, और क्या बोलना है अगर वो घोस्ट कर रहा है तो. ये अटैक में सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है जो मैंने देखा है. मतलब सेल्स मैनेजर या फिर जो फाउंडर होता है वो बोलता है कि ये तो कॉमन सेंस है, राइट, फॉलो अप करना आपका गेम है. बट उसको किया कैसे जाता है, कैसे करना है. शैल आई कॉल देम इफ दे आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू कॉल, शैल आई ईमेल देम इफ दे आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू ईमेल, शैल आई डू द व्हाट्सएप, शैल आई ड्रॉप द टेक्स्ट, क्या करूं मैं. तो ये स्ट्रक्चर देना बहुत जरूरी है आपकी सेल्स टीम को. दैट्स वेयर वी कम इन टू हैंडी एंड वी आर प्रॉपर ऑल दीज टच पॉइंट्स, प्री सेल्स, ड्यूरिंग सेल्स, पोस्ट सेल्स. देन CRM ऑटोमेशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. कितनी कैसे आप मैनेज कर रहे हो अपने लीड्स को, उनका लीड का स्कोरिंग क्या है, उनका इंटेंट है कि नहीं, ताकि आप राइट सेट ऑफ लीड्स पे काम कर पाओ और बाकियों को चेक ऑफ कर दो. लीड नर्चरिंग कैसे करना है, जरूरी नहीं है कोई आज आपसे ऑपरेट कर रहा है तो वो आज ही खरीदेगा. इन टूडेज टाइम एटलीस्ट पीपल नीड 8 to 10 टच पॉइंट्स बिफोर दे बाय फ्रॉम यू. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind. And then of course ऑटोमेशन है. टच पॉइंट्स कब हो रहे हैं, कितने रियल टाइम में आप लीड को कॉल कर रहे हो कि नहीं कर रहे हो, या 24 घंटे लग रहे हैं आपकी टीम को कॉल करने के लिए. अब वो 24 घंटे का जमाना नहीं है. यू नीड टू रीच आउट योर लीड as quickly as possible, and I would say within 2 to 3 minutes, if not at least within 5 to 10 minutes during working hours. Okay, and now again I will talk about the AI calling as well, that we are helping our some of the edtech brands to use in their ecosystem. How using agentic AI or AI calls, you don't need it, callers to उसको ट्रेन करके आप ऑटोमेटिक वो क्वालिफाई करेंगे और नेक्स्ट स्टेप पे उनको लेके जाएंगे. ओके, एंड देन रेवेन्यू ट्रैकिंग. राइट, सो व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर स्केलिंग योर एडटेक बिजनेस इन नटशेल. अगर मुझे देना हो पूरा ये 5 केस स्टडीज का, your traffic, your conversion, average order value, LTV. That's how you basically create predictable revenue growth. ठीक है, आपका ट्रैफिक कितना है, डेली लीड कितना आ रहा है, क्वालिफाइड कितने लीड्स आ रहे हैं आपके पास महीने में, how many qualified lead you are getting in a month, what is your conversion ratio, what is your average order value, what is the LTV of your customers. That equates predictable revenue growth, right? So work on all these, and if you need our help, the link is there. Hop on a call. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Hope you find this useful. If you have any question, put that in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer.